beside you. Basta they're around you. Alright? So I know si King, andyan si mommy and daddy sa background niya. Ayan. Alright, so do you have any questions? Okay, this is number one. This is the most important house rules. Ayan, kasi teacher is not there to guide you, so it's the parents or it's the guardian's responsibility right now. Alright? And of course, if the parent or guardian doesn't understand my instructions, you can ask me again. Alright? Alright, Mommy Tet?
Yes, teacher.
Rinig niyo po ako. Alright. Ayan. And then number two, please stay on mute or, ayan, stay on mute if, kasi sometimes we cannot control our environment. May mga sudden noises, you know. So, I would advise everyone to stay on mute para ako lang yung naririnig. But if you have something to share, you can click the raise hand button. The button is found at the bottom part. Makikita niyo po, Mami Tet. Merong button to raise hand. So I will get a notification that you want to talk or you want to share something, and then obviously I will let you talk. All right?
Or otherwise, they can just raise their hands.
Yes, or raise your hand. Yes. O yung physically, ganyan. Alright. Si Mommy Gigi, nagta-try mag-connect. Okay lang, naka-attend na siya nito last meeting. Alright, so next is number 3. No recording or no screenshots allowed. Why is this? Kasi this lesson is for your eyes only. Alright? So, the only people who are allowed to record and have screenshots are me, Miss Linda, and Tita Foyi. All right? And for the parents, if you want a copy, just message us. All right? Kasi we'll still gonna add like watermarks. All right? Para control yung distributions ng photos. All right? Mommy Tat, do you have a question or clarification?
Wala,
Before,
teacher.
wala pa. All right. Before I move on to the next slide. All right. So number 4, in conjunction with rule number 3, please do not share our files outside of class. Kasi I will be giving you a copy of my PDF presentations or activity sheets for them. All right. So again, that is only for your eyes only. Ayan. And then number 5, please submit projects on time. So I will be very strict with this. Why? Because we are working with clients. So they have their own deadlines, 'di ba? So nakakaya naman if late tayo, mas maganda early, right? So we have enough time to change or to improve on the artwork. Because sometimes like what happened with Rotary, okay yung artworks but syempre, Danny and I had to Photoshop a bit to clean, like, let's say, clean the edges, yung mga lampas, or make the color more transparent, something like that. All right, so that is why we need to submit projects on time. All right? And then number 6, please be respectful to your teachers and classmates. Whoa, sorry, that was my phone. All right. Ayan. So just be respectful. Don't say bad words or anything inappropriate to your teachers and classmates. And that is why the mute button is on. Ayan. And then number 7, be aware of strong language, emojis, all caps, and exclamation points in chat. Okay? So in some cases, there are some students that are shy to talk. All right? So they have an option to type what they want to say. All right? So yun lang. Again, be aware of this of strong language and do not spam emojis and all caps. Okay? Kasi I think I remember before dun sa group chat po natin sa FB, I think may mommy na nakaiwan ng phone sa bata. So, na-spam ng mga toys, pictures ng bahay, and like weird texts doon sa FB chat. So, ayan. So, ano lang po, be aware lang po of spamming. All right? So do you have any questions before I move on to the last slide? Wala? All right. Nararamdaman ko ulitin ko ulit to sa mga ibang parents. Eh. Wag dumami na tayo. All right. But that's all right. Okay, what is this? Oh, chat. Someone chat. Good morning po. Ayan. See, si Mommy Gigi nag-chat. Good morning din po.
Good morning.
Yes.
We have another meeting. Oh,
Yes.
mo ko. Madali lang ang natin meeting.
All right. So for number 8, be careful with humor and sarcasm in chat. Okay? So I'm reiterating this is in chat ha kasi it's kind of hard to make jokes or not really sarcastic, but some jokes kasi tend to sound sarcastic and may seem to be like insulting. So let's avoid jokes in chat. All right, para lang walang away. And then number 9, be respectful at all times when your video is on. All right, so what does this mean? Please wear appropriate clothes when in class. Bawal ang walang damit. And if, for example, let's say you are in a very busy environment, if it's all right with you, you can turn your camera para yung background nyo is just the wall. All right? Para hindi busy yung background. But if it's controlled naman yung environment, then no problem. All right. And the number 10, last but not the least, okay, parents, guardians, please listen properly. In the event that the child is not in the mood, please turn off your video and audio to calm the child down. All right? So there are some instances na hindi natin makontrol yung bata. Minsan, ayaw niyang gawin yung papagawa ni teacher or wala siya sa mood. So, para lang hindi maka-disturb sa ibang students, I urge you to turn off your video and audio to calm the child down. All right? Ayan. But, syempre, sometimes, like, you cannot, syempre, what you're gonna do kaagad is to calm the child, right? So, I have the power to, yeah, I have the power, diba? I have the power to turn off your video and audio if that happens. All right? So, no worries naman. Kaya huwag kayong magugulat na, uy, muted ako, bakit kaya? Maybe noisy yung background or it may disruptive lang sa class. All right? So, do you have any questions, parents, about my house rules?
Okay naman po.
Okay naman po. All right. Thank you. All right. So now I will explain our schedule. All right. So our schedule is actually 10 to 12. But we divided it into synchronous and asynchronous classes. So what does this mean? So from 10 to 11 a.m., we will be having synchronous classes. So this means that our classes are online. So I am here, like what's happening right now. All right, so kumbaga, lecture time ang 10 to 11. So after I teach, after I give the lecture, I will send to you, who's this? Wait lang. Anaheim is trying to connect. All right. I will repeat this again. All right. So
No,
where was I?
I'm sorry. You
yes,
cannot send this PowerPoint to them. So
I already sent
actually,
it po, but
it's been sent, pero oo.
yeah, it's been sent, but I don't think they read it. So just to make sure that this is clear for everyone, I still want to Anaheim. Wait. Picture lang pala to. Kala ko nakapost siya talaga. Anaheim. Okay, sige. Anyway, I hope Anaheim you can hear this ha. Pati si mommy. Okay, where was I? Okay. Wait lang ha. Ay, wala pala akong power. Oh no. I cannot. Okay. Never mind. All right. So, again, from 10 to 11, we have synchronous classes. So, this is classes with me, online, with lecture. And then 10 to 12 p.m. is the time when you do it without me. I mean, I am still online. You can still talk to me, ask me questions, clarifications, ganyan. But this is the time wherein the parents will focus on the child with the activity. All right? Do you have questions, clarifications, parents? How about the others? How about the others? How about si Anaheim? Anaheim, is mommy with you? Is that mommy's hand? Okay, medyo static si Anaheim. But ayun, yun si mommy. Hello po, mommy. Ayan. Narinig niyo naman po yung mga house rules, mommy? Opo, alright, alright. So, okay. Ayan. So, again, so for those who... Ano yun? Okay, okay. So, alright. So, in submitting your artworks, you can email me in this email. So, my email is melly.villavicencio@gmail.com. Or, if you have Viber, you can Viber me or text me. Okay, my number is 0917-8130-738. All right?
9.
Ay, na-click ko. Wait. Ayan. Ayan. So, you can take down notes. Nakuha po ba ninyo, mga parents? Ayan. And, I still don't have access to my Facebook because I haven't used it in a long while because we didn't have internet for a long time, and Facebook is still clarifying my identity as the real owner of my Facebook. So, ayan po. So, kaya for now, Gmail muna or Viber. All right po, parents?
Okay, there you go.
All right. So, that is my my house rules. All right. So, eto na. Next is, wait lang. Share screen.
Can you tell them this is being recorded and screened?
Ayun. All right. So, as what Miss Linda said, our class right now is being recorded. All right. So, I'll just share my screen. Ayan. So, does everyone see my PowerPoint presentation? I will, ayan. So, full screen siya. Full screen presenter view. All right. So, do you see all the slides or just the first slide? Just one slide. Okay. Kasi naka-presenter view ako sa akin eh. All right. Whew. Okay. So, I want to welcome everyone to my class. You already know me. I am Miss Melly Villavicencio, or you just can call me Teacher Melly. All right. So, we will be discussing basic drawing techniques. All right. I know Caris and King already know this, but I'll just summarize our lesson because this is what we discussed last week. And I know most of you did your homework, but we will still do more activities for this para mag-improve tayong lahat. All right? All right. All right. Okay, so the first basic drawing technique is what you call hatching. Okay, hindi siya hatching, it's hatching. So what is hatching? So hatching is engraving or drawing of fine lines in close proximity, especially to give an effect of shading. So example of that is you're just hatching. So as you can see in this value, in this, what do you call this, in this rectangle, so we have light to dark, right? So this is to improve your artwork. Kasi I know all of you already know how to draw. But how can we improve on this? By adding shading. All right? But this is basic shading muna. So para lang alam natin kung saan ilalagay ang shadows and highlights. So again, when doing hatching, it's just diagonal line. Pwede siyang diagonal like this or diagonal like this. All right? Gets po ba, parents? And then in order to create the shading, so the more lines are together, the darker the area is. Does that make sense? All right?
Yes.
Ayan. So habang naghihiwa-hiwalay sila, nagiging light sila hanggang sa wala nang malagay. All right? So an example of that, of this shading, of this technique on a circle is this one. So, nung nilagyan siya ng shadow, 'di ba? It looks like it became like a sphere. It doesn't look like a flat circle anymore. It looks like a round circle. All right? So from 2 dimension naging 3 dimension siya. All right? So that also goes with a cylinder, a sphere, a cone, sorry, not a sphere, a cube. This is a cube, a cone, and another sphere. All right? Do you have any questions, clarifications? Wala? Wow, okay. So let's move on to the next slide. So we have cross-hatching. So kung kanina, hatching is just one diagonal line. See, hatching naman is ganyan. So, you know hashtag, right? Hashtag ganyan. So it's just like hashtag. But you just have to overlap more hashtags. All right? So an example of that, like the one from the first slide, ayan. So what you can do is start with a hatch muna, like hatching, like this. Do you see my red pen?
Records,
All right. And then after you doing the hatching, you just have to do another line like this. So this is cross hatching. So you have more lines like this. And again, the more hiwalay they are, the more dispersed the lines are, the lighter it gets. All right. You understand? So same lang nung last time. As you can see, this one, ayan. So may cross hatching yung circle. Now it looks like a sphere. Same for the cylinder, the cube, the cone, and the sphere. Another sphere. All right. All right. So again, do you have any questions before I move on to the next slide? Wala.
Do
Okay,
you want
parang
them to do a sample, Melly?
after I discuss po.
Okay, sige.
Yes po. Ayan. All right. So after hatching and cross hatching, now we have stippling or pointillism. So if you search on Google, all right. So I provided the two terms. Okay, the terms that are usually used for this style, it's called stippling, from the stipple action that you do. And then syempre pointillism kasi when you dot the pen, your pencil, it creates dots. All right, this is pointillism. So you can use pentel pen for this. You can use pencils or markers. Yeah, that's much easier. Yeah. So again, the more condensed they are, the darker it is. And then the more dispersed the dots are from each other, the lighter it gets. All right? Ayan. So same lang yan for the sphere, and then for the cylinder, the cube, the cone, and another sphere. Alright? Medyo matrabaho lang po ito kasi iisa-isahin nyo yung dots. Alright? But in my experience with children with autism, this is like a good practice for them, especially if they have a lot of energy and gusto nyo silang mapagod. This is the way to go. Kasi iisa-isahin nila yan, ganyan. So this is like an art therapy session for them, lalo na if like they're doing dots, dots, dots in a yeah, yes po, inside a shape. All right? All right. So I'll move on to the next slide. So next is what you call random or scribble. So this is a line that bends and curls in an irregular way. So again, just like the others, the more dispersed the lines are, the darker they are. But as you can see here, magulo siya. It's not very systematic like hatching na ganito or cross-hatching na paganyan or stippling na dot dots. This one is like you could just, yeah, scribble, scribble, scribble like that. Very random. Ayan. Ang naalala ko dito si Brian eh. Kasi alam ko mahilig siya sa line. Right, Brian? Yan, I think you can do this. You can use different colors of your Posca pens. Like this. Ayan. And then this one naman, more circles. Yan. Pati si Aliyah, pwede din to sa kanya. Yan, circle, circles. And then how are you gonna apply that? This random scribbles on in order to create a shading. Same lang here. So dito yung shadow, the dark side. And then hanggang disperse, hanggang sa highlight. Alright? Parents, students, do you have any questions or clarifications about this? Wala naman po. Alright. Sige. Bibilisan ko na kasi alam ko nang gusto nila mag-drawing. Alright, blending. So this one is kind of a higher advanced level. Alright, kasi this is the process of adding value to create an illusion of form, space, and most importantly, light in a drawing. When executed correctly, shading can make a paper appear three-dimensional. So as you know, I mentioned 2D going to 3D. So the most realistic looking out of all the basic drawing techniques that I'm going to teach you today is blending. All right, blending technique will make your artwork look more realistic. Kasi the others, even if you have shading, as you can see here, even if you see the shadow and highlight.
Okay, I'm going up.
All right, so even if there's like shadings and lines, it still doesn't look as realistic as
Not
the
tonight,
blending technique.
tomorrow.
All right.
Hmm?
You have
We're having
clarifications.
go upstairs.
Ayan.
Yeah.
So, ayan siya. So now I will explain to you why your pencil is important. Kasi napansin ko sometimes, well, mostly sa students ko, they don't usually have the right pencil for this. All right. So, wait, let me erase that. Oops. It's an eraser tool. Oh, what? There. Okay. Pen. All right. So as you can see here, you can see, oops, no, 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 no. As you can see here, there are numbers and letters, all right? So you can see here, the lightest is 9H going down to 9B. All right? So the letters indicate how light or how dark your pencil can be. So for example, if you are using 9H and you want to shade black, you will never ever get there kasi as you can see, the darkest shade that 9H can go is just this light shade. All right? So same with sige, punta tayo kay HB. All right? Kasi usually I know you have number 2 pencil ng Mongol. 'Di ba? Yun yung like the basic pencil, number 2 Mongol. Number 2 Mongol is just HB. All right? So again, even if you shade kahit gaano kadiin ang shading ninyo, it will never ever be dark like black. So limited lang yung shade range na magagawa ninyo sa artwork nyo. All right? That is why in your materials, I asked Tita Foy, well, I asked Autism Heart Foundation to give us pencils from at least 4B up to 6B. All right? Because 4B, 5B, and 6B are able to shade from the lightest to the darkest tone. All right? Kasi if we're gonna use 7B hanggang 9B, masyado ng dark yung light shade natin. All right? And I know there are some students who have heavy hands. So mahirap makagawa ng light tone naman if mabigat yung kamay. All right? Do you have any questions, clarifications about the pencils? Ano po yun?
Super light naman yung hands nung si Brian. Anong
Burger.
Pag super light naman po yung kamay, okay na po yung 4B.
4B daw, 4B.
Opo, 4B. Kasi kaya na po niya yung from light to dark. Safe na po siya. If he will go lighter pa,
Burger.
hindi na niya, masyado ng light naman. Ayun. So, safe na po yung 4B hanggang 6B. For light, for light-handed people. Actually, for heavy people, I mean, heavy-handed. For heavy-handed people, 4B up to 2B. For heavy-handed people. Yes. Yeah. So, napapansin ko naman po, si Brian, light-handed naman siya. So, okay na po yung 4B to 6B. Si King naman po, actually, okay yung control ni King eh. Kaya niyang light, kaya rin niya yung madiin eh. So, kumbaga, iga-guide lang siya. Si King po. Si Anaheim naman, ganun din. Though, mas heavy pala si Anaheim, no? Tama po ba, Mommy? Or occasional lang siyang heavy-handed? Alright. So, I think for Anaheim, okay na yung 4B. Kasi nakokontrol din niya eh. I remember yung drawing niya nung girl, yung newscaster, yung mukhang model yung drawing. Gulat ako eh. Ang ganda ng shading
Oo.
niya. Opo. Kaya,
Yeah.
I think 4B, again, 4B to 6B, okay sa kanilang lahat. Si Caris din po, like King, okay ang control. Kaya niya madiin, kaya din niya ang light. Kailangan lang i-guide. Kailangan lang sabihan. Kasi sometimes they don't know when to stop being heavy-handed or when to stop being light-handed. Ayun. So, guidance lang. So, parents, you should also know where the highlight should go and where the shadows should go so you know how to guide your child when to do the light hand or heavy hand. All right? All right. So, to summarize, all right? So, ito ulit yung tinapay. So, ang lesson lang dito is the more time you spend on it, the darker it becomes. Just like in toasting your bread, the more time you toast your bread, the darker it becomes. Okay, buba. Alright. Alam ko si Caris gusto ng tinapay eh. Ay. Alright. So, next, ayan. So, for today's activity, basically, we will do this. I know I gave this as a homework, but, yeah, yung iba, hindi pa nakakagawa ng homework. So, we will do this today as an activity. Alright? Alright. So, what now? Ayan. So, I will send this again to you, everyone, to guide you in your drawing. Oops. All right. So, what are you going to do? So, for your asynchronous activity, again, asynchronous meaning you will do this by yourself. I mean, I will still be online, but um, the parents slash the guardian would be the one who will guide you, guide the students to do this, just like what is Mommy Gigi and Caris is doing. They're already drawing. All right. Okay, so number one, on your paper, create 8 pieces of 1 by 1 inch squares. Parents, please guide your kids. So, as you can see here, number one, you're going to do hatching. Number two is cross hatching. Number three is stippling or pointillism. Number four is scribble. Number five is blending. All right. But if you don't have, I just remembered, if you still don't have the pencils, yung 6B, yung ganyan-ganyan, you can use any pencil you have for now. All right. Ayan. Ayan. So, why 8 squares? Kasi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 squares. And then, ito po yung gagayahin ninyo. Okay? No need to print. No need to print po. You can just do this on your paper. Alright? Ayan. So, shade the following squares with the designated technique from dark to light. Please be guided with the image to the right, which is this one. Okay, since, well, I gave this kasi last week. So, ayan. So, parents, ito po, listen properly. Kasi po, I know some of you submitted, but I wasn't able to receive it kasi some of the parents didn't follow the file name. All right? So, the file name, also the subject of the email. Kasi I have filters on my Gmail. Kasi since I have other students as well na nagsasubmit sa akin, so I get like hundreds of emails. And ayan, and I need to filter out para makita ko lahat. So please have rename your file name to AHF underscore your surname underscore your first name dot JPEG. Alright? Kasi syempre ang pictures natin, di ba? JPEG. Ayan. And then the deadline. All right, so the deadline is not on the 11th. Let me check my anong date ng Sunday? Mahanap yung calendar ko. Ayaw mag-open.
11 plus 18 na yun.
18. Ayan, so 18. So the deadline is on October 18. There you go. O nga naman, plus 7 nga naman. Ayan. So, why October 18? So, October 18 is a Sunday. So, that is a checking day for me. Alright? So, I check the artworks every Sunday at 8 p.m. Ayan. So, please submit it to meli.villavicencio@gmail.com. Or, again, if you're having problems with email or with Gmail, you can just Viber it to my number 0917-8130-738. Ayan. Dito, hindi nyo na kailangang i-rename kasi kilala ko na kayo since Viber naman to. Ayan. So, sa Viber, if you have Viber. Ayan po. So, do you have questions po? Clarifications? Okay, wait, I have chat. Is Amelie W. Vicent show with small v or big V? Small V po.
Kasi here on your presentation, Melly,
Ay, oo
capital
nga.
V.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I am so sorry. I
Oo.
will change that now. There. My bad. Okay, I sent it to the wrong address. I am really sorry. Ayan, adjust lang. No problem. Wala namang bawas sa grade kung late eh. Except pag super deadline talaga for for a client. All right. Ayan. Okay.
Ano tayo ngayon? As in, they can do all the, yung exercises kasi wala tayong clients.
Yes po. Yeah.
It's full of talagang exercise lang sa kanila.
Yes. Opo, we
Therapy.
will concentrate on improving everyone's art.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So, we still have time. Okay? So, I think everyone can start na this activity. For those who have done this, I'll give you a different activity. I know si Caris, ano yan eh, tapos na niya. Sino pa ba tapos? Si King. So, I think it's Brian and Anaheim that have to do this activity. I'll give a different activity for Caris and King. All right. So, Brian, where's Mommy Tet? Ayun, Mommy. So, Mommy Tet, si Brian po, gagawa po siya nitong activity na to today. Okay? And also Anaheim. Okay po, Mommy? Momshies? All right. So, Tita Foy, can you email them kay Brian po tsaka kay Anaheim this picture?
They already have.
They already have it. All right, kasi I will stop.
I have sent them a copy of the PDFs and the video
All right po.
of
Thank
last
you.
week.
All right.
So that
Good.
they could refer to those.
All right. Oh, si Brian. Message me privately. Okay. All right. Wow, Caris naman. Colorful clouds.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a
Mommy
balloon.
Gigi, wait lang. Pointillism po ba yun? Or color lang?
Ano siya? Scribble. Scribbles yata yan, yeah.
Pointillism. Yeah. Pointillism. Yeah. Ang galing ah. Very good. Actually, parang yun yung gagawin nila activity. Wait lang. Share ko yung screen ko. I have. Naunahan ako eh. Ayan. So, again, I have Photoshop here kasi this is the only way I can demonstrate to everyone. All right? Wait lang. Let me adjust. B for brush. Color black.
Can we
Okay.
see those who are doing something now? They can put
Yes.
the camera, focus their camera on what they're doing right now. Can they do that? I will do a screenshot.
All right. Ayan. Very good.
See,
How about Brian? How about Anaheim? Can we ask the parents to kind of put down the cameras or like change the angle so we can see that they're
What they're
actually
working on.
yeah, they're working up. Wow.
see. Okay, are we ready?
Iba yung ginagawa ni Anaheim pero I know she can do this in her own time. Tama po, Mami? Kasi may sariling schedule si Anaheim eh. Basta magawa niya yung homework niya.
Sandali.
All right.
We're waiting for King.
Yes po. We're finished already po with the assignment. We're going to have another activity, right?
Yes
You're going
po.
to give us another assignment.
But you can show what he finished para we can take a screenshot.
Yep.
We went to the third floor para makuha yung picture. Nasaan ang ano mo? Where is your... It's not here. Huh? What's your notebook? Downstairs. Oh, you get it downstairs. Meron kaming 4B. We were able to get a 4B. Is that okay?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
that's
is
4B
perfect.
pencil.
Yes.
Okay. May nagregalo. Thank you, Lord. So, this was muna, the first kasi. So,
Ayan.
hindi ito yung sinubmit namin.
Opo.
And then we
Opo.
had a last night. Maganda. Kasi hindi
Wow.
sunod-sunod eh.
Mm-mm.
Hindi siya sunod. Wala pa yung blending. And this
Opo.
one is the blending.
Opo, the first one. Yeah. Ayos. Good control din si King.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
good control.
All right. So again for King and Caris, eto na. Wait, ayusin muna natin yung camera
Yung kanyang-
angle para makapag-screenshot po si Miss Linda.
Ito yung sinubmit niya.
Wait, maybe
Come
I'll
here,
stop
King.
sharing muna para po kitang-kita yung chat. Ay,
Yan.
yung video.
Ready? Okay.
Okay,
wait.
another one.
Another one. Yung camera kay Anaheim.
Okay.
Yan.
Sino yung sa balloons? Si
Ah,
Kikar.
again.
Isa pa.
Look at that. That's
Si
nice.
Caris po, si Caris.
Wow.
Hididik yan.
That's
Wow.
nice, Anaheim.
Ang galing.
You see how she used yung shading lesson. It's
Yes.
already in her face.
Yeah, and she's already doing it with colors.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Wonderful,
Okay, but this is
Anaheim.
being
That's
recorded.
nice.
Everything is being recorded.
Yes.
Okay. So that's good. And this makikita nila yan. Yung recording na yan.
Bilin sa'yo, parang mali ang lighting niya. There. Better.
Opo. Mami, I think nakakuha na po kaming picture with King. Yeah. Alright. So, okay. Ito na. Seryoso na. I'll share my screen again. There. Alright. So, this is going to be for King and Caris. Sige. Pahirapan natin sila. Kasi tapos na sila. Alright. So, I won't give you normal shapes like circles, ganyan-ganyan. We'll make it a bit complicated. Alright? So, for this, I want you to draw a shoe. Alright? So, I'll do it muna, ha? Watch teacher first. So, on your screen, I will be drawing, ano ba yan? Gusto ko boots. You know me, I love boots. Yeah. So, this is part of the leg. Let's have boots like this. This is like a sailor boot. Okay, very simple. Like this. All right. Oo, boots. Ayan. So, why boots? Kasi I want you can choose any blending technique. But, Mommy Gigi, for this, wag po munang colors ang gagamitin ni Caris. Pencil po muna tayo. Alright. So, for this one, I will choose the light source to be in this area. Okay, this is the light source. Source. Yan. So, meaning the shadow would be here at the back. So, for this one, I want you to do hatching.
Hatching.
Yes, hatching. So, when you do hatching like this, okay? Ganyan muna. Alright? And then, syempre, since ito yung light, yan yung light, diba? There's going to be shadow here sa likod. And that is where you're gonna put yan. And again, if you make lampas, no problem. Mo si teacher may lampas. Oh, walang problema yan. You have an eraser, just clean the edges. See? That is why erasers are our friends. Yeah, when I was a kid, I hated the erasing. but I learned that it's really helpful.
You learned Photoshop as well.
Yes. I learned Photoshop when I was in high school. I don't remember why. Well, I mean, I'm into anime, so I wanted to be an animator before.
Oh.
So I asked my parents to buy me a laptop and a tablet, but I needed to have good grades first. That is the currency, grades. Yeah, and syempre I worked hard kasi my equipment now and the equipment before is different. Ayan. So, asan pa ang shadow? So, dito pa. Ayan. So, this is just basic shadow, huh? When I was a kid, when Photoshop was expensive, I was using PowerPoint as my first Photoshop. Kasi that is, oh, and also Microsoft Paint. That's where I started.
I used to do that.
Opo. I think it's like everyone's
Kaya,
first ano with graphic design. So, yan ang shadow. Also, dito sa ilalim. Ganyan. Yan. Again, no colors muna. We need to concentrate on shading black and white first. Kasi pag ma-master na nila to, mani na lang yung colors. Madali na lang yun. Oops. Naghang ang aking Photoshop. Wait. Ayan. It's back. Oops. There you go.
Yun ang gagawin ni King.
Ayan. Alright. So, after hatching, number 2 is going to be cross-hatching. So, same lang. Same light source. Same shadows. Only you need to make it cross-hatch. Like so. Ganyan muna. Ayan. Alam ko si Anaheim, gagawin niya yan pag nasa mood siya. But for now, continue lang muna niya yung ginagawa niyang portrait. Actually nga, si Anaheim, ang galing niya mag-blending eh. Control na lang. Ayan. So, this is number 2. Cross-hatching. Tada!
So what do you call all of these techniques?
This is just basic drawing techniques po.
Basic drawing.
Yeah, basic drawing techniques.
For sure.
Yes po. Sa next lesson po natin, I will talk about shadows. Yes po. Para mas maintindihan po nila kung saan ang highlights, ang shadows, paano nagbabounce yung reflective light, and what are the different types of shadows, like the form shadow and the cast shadow, yung mga ganun po. Para mas maintindihan po nila yung paglalagay ng shadows and highlights. Wow, very good, Brian. More control na ang concentration. Very good. Good job, Mommy. Good job, Mommy. Mommy Ted.
Can we see, King, can you focus yung camera ni King sa kanyang paper?
Drawing.
Sa drawing niya.
Dinidrawing po
Perfect. Konti pa. Yes.
Baba pa po.
Konti. There you go. Okay. Dami ko ng litrato.
Ayan, can I see Caris? Oy, ang cute. Kopya-kopya yung gawa ko. Ang galing. Okay, next is the cross-hatching. So, same drawing of the feet. I mean, of the boot. And then cross-hatching. Cross-hatching naman. After cross-hatching, where's my pen?
So they're going to draw the boots several times.
Yes po, several times. Ayan. So, again, hatching. Let's cross-hatching.
Very good.
This number 3. Naabutan na ako ni Caris. Kailangan ko bilisan. So, pointillism. So, same light source. LS, light source. Yan.
Yan ang lampasan mo. Erase that one. Lampas
Pointillism.
lampas
So, shadow is here. Oh my gosh. Dot, dot, dots. I won't cheat sa pointillism. I'll actually do the points. The stippling kasi it would look different if I'm going to use like a special Photoshop brush.
Ganyan king. King.
Wow, mukha siyang Oreos.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, chocolate chip.
Kaya lang. Ito po, pwede nga natin. Here. Tingnan ko siyang
Dot,
picture.
dot, dots.
Here. Yung king. Yes.
Para makita nila ng maayos. Okay. Dot, dot, dots.
Lampas ko siya. Lampas mo pa. This one. Okay. Very good. Yan. Ganito.
Shadow here, shadow.
Okay. Erase mo siya para malinis ng konti. Push your eraser. Push your eraser. Here. Alright. Sige. Ito tinan mo. Paano ko gagawin mo? Paano? Ayan. There, this one.
What part po, mommy? Hi, King. Do you need help?
Wait lang.
Okay, I'll zoom in so you can see properly. And dot, dot, dots.
King. Okay. Very good. Ayan. Okay. Light lang. Light lang. Alright. So, sa likod, merong shadow. Ayan, shadow. Shadow.
Ayan, hindi siya mukhang shadow eh. Mukha siyang, ano ba, parang cowhide boots. Ayan.
Na nabasa.
Na nabasa.
That got wet. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay lang. Sa practice lang yan. Yan. O, diba? Hindi na tayo basic. Intermediate na to. Oops.
Bilang privacy, bilang tanggapan, magandang depan.
Brian, is that you?
Yung 8 box. Hello, Teacher Melly.
Yes po.
Yung pwede pong yung screen, yung upper part,
Ay,
can you show
ito po.
Ayun, yan. Kasi pag inagaya niyo,
Okay po. Okay po.
take a look.
Wait, let me... Yan.
So, thank you, Teach.
No problem. All right, so next is number 4. We call that random. Yan. Oops. Not curve. So light source again. Random. I'll make my brush smaller. Yeah, scribble.
Everyone is so good. They're so
Yay,
galing.
thank you, Miss Linda.
Yeah. Miss Melly, Teacher Melly. Amazing.
Thank you po. Yes, I'll make everyone amazing like me.
Diba?
Yes,
They can do a demo.
of course.
They can do a demo, maybe World Autism Awareness Day in Araneta Coliseum.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yung ganyan, ah.
Opo, like a live class.
Yeah, live class, and they make their own drawings. They make their own drawings and they use different techniques.
Yes.
Correct.
Oh my gosh, kinilig ako. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh my gosh. Yes, kaya kailangan mag-improve tayo. We must impress everyone.
Yeah, diba? How many techniques do you have?
This is 5
8?
po.
8? 5.
5 po. Hatching,
5. So
cross-hatching.
each of them can already have pre-drawn figures, and it's really up to them. And then they can apply the different 5 during the
Techniques.
demo.
Yes,
Yes.
po. And not counting colors yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Diba? And then of course, kung meron na silang gawa, we can do the exhibit.
Yes, po. We can have like an online exhibit.
Yeah. Araneta, baka pwede na sa Araneta in person.
By next year. Oo.
By next year, I think by next year
Next
po.
year na yun. Yeah. Oo.
Opo, but right now, I think, sabi po ni Digong, hindi pa rin po pwede
Hindi
mag-exhibit.
pa. Oo.
Opo.
Oo.
Kasi all of
That's-
my other exhibits are...
that's April naman eh. Yung World
Apa.
Autism Awareness Day.
Opo.
So if it's open na, then we can do that.
Yes po. Yes,
And the
yes.
kids will be ready.
Mm-hmm. Para pala tayo magko-concert sa Araneta. O, di ba?
Yes.
Art concert. So after, so wait, this is number 4, random. Wow, Anaheim, ganda ah.
Ano?
Anaheim, can we see? Mommy, paano po ng video?
Oo nga.
Ba't ayaw? Ayun. Very good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lang sila.
Yeah.
Yes po.
Yun nga, si Aldo is si Alice, the mom, getting vaccinated.
Oh, ilang vaccines po ba kailangan ng...
I think that's 4 shots. Pero last na daw this one. This is the last. Yeah.
Opo.
And then of course Carlo could not go online because he also has talagang class niya pala ang morning. That's why he does his exercises. He submits exercises lang.
Okay. At least they have their they're doing it in his own time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all this, if you're recording this, if you're going to send a record of this, or if you're going to make a record of this lesson again or exercise, I will be sending it to them.
Apo. Actually, I think it's Miss Linda who's recording.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, apo. So the file would be saved in Miss Linda's phone or computer.
Yeah, and then I'm sending it to for editing.
Apo.
In-edit ko pa yung kahapon. I will edit this one again. This one, unahin ko muna because this is lessons for those who have not attend, who are not able to attend.
Yes, apo.
I'll show you. Look at what they're doing. They're doing art class.
Art class.
See? They're drawing that.
And
Hi, Julia.
process.
No, it's say hi. Hi, Melanie.
Hi,
teacher.
Matt. I teach.
Hello, Julian.
Hi, Julian.
You wave. You wave, Julian.
Have you eaten your dinner yet?
Finish.
Finish.
Finish. Good job.
Message. After that, he caught me.
Okay, so you want to go?
And go.
Say wave to everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, go.
Bye, Julian.
Bye.
Control. Under control. No, break it. No, break it. No. Yes. Behave, man. Travel. Yes.
Go, Julian. Yes. You know, Julian is turning 22 years old in December.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's going to be out of the school district. So dapat he is already working or in a program wherein it's all about art. So there is a place here that's called Creativity Explored. They have ceramic making, they have painting, they have sculpture. They also have they also do quilting, and they have a fantastic gallery where their work are sold, you know.
Oh, that's
Wow.
great.
Sana ganyan din tayo dyan,
We
di
could,
ba?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
hope we
should.
could have that one. We could have that here.
Yeah,
We
we'll
could
find a
open
place.
one. Yeah.
Ang alam kasi lang natin, ang meron kasi tayo Baguio eh. Pero dito, dyan sa Maynila, we'll connect with
With,
Ayala Museum
with Ayala Museum.
or have a place, permanent place where we can have it's like a school or a day program. A school, it's not a school actually, it's a center, an art center where the kids at a certain age can go na there, and they can make they work for their artworks to be sold and or auctioned off. So that's their livelihood, you know. So siguro we can find a place for that when coronavirus is wala na, you know.
Wala na.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, ang gagaling
Yeah,
na.
we'll try to get in touch with Ayala Museum in Araneta.
Yeah, but maybe Araneta will probably give a space.
Space.
Di ba?
Yeah,
Let's
dami
work on that.
I am sure Ayala is also will also be welcoming.
Kaya nga. Kasi yung Ayala medyo,
Those two.
Yun ang mga ibang ano naman yun. They we want a space which wherein it's going to be a permanent space. Okay, permanent space wherein we will have different rooms. Merong ang yung painting, yung mga ganyan ginagawa ninyo, and merong area na nagsiceramics, merong area na depend, and then each area has different levels. Merong starters, beginners, and then advanced, yung mga nagpipaint na sa fabric, yung mga ganun ba? So, wow. In my lifetime, I hope we can do that.
Yeah.
Kaya kung ano-ano na iniinom ko para bumaba yung buhay ko, di ba? Yeah. Yeah, andyan naman kayo. Andyan si Melly, andyan si Flory. So, yeah. Yay.
Andyan si Jane.
Andyan si Jane. Andyan ba si Jane? Is she online?
No, she's not online kasi the kids have class.
Oh, ganun. Oh, so tapos na si King?
I think he's sharpening.
And then what happened to, nag-freeze ba siya? Si
Sino po?
Brian?
I don't think so kasi yeah, he's moving it.
Nag-freeze yung kamay.
Yung kamay lang niya.
Redirect mo, mother.
Apo. Yeah, okay lang. In your own time, Brian. Pero in fairness, ang laki na ng improvement ni Brian, ha?
Yeah.
Like before, hindi mo siya mapapadraw ng ganyan. Like he would just like scribble on the
Yung
whole
may
paper.
form.
But now there is an image that you can see.
Wow, Brian. Congratulations. So siguro sa April, meron tayong parang recognition, di ba?
Yes.
Parang graduation nila on first level.
Yeah.
And then,
ang award ni Caris, the fastest. Tapos na siya.
oh my God, 4? Wait.
Wait lang. Last but not the least, blending. Okay, wait. Let me do that. Wait lang. Number 5. Blending. So ako, I'll have to cheat a bit because I'm using Photoshop. You can't really blend here. So again, light source. Yan yung ilaw. So, I'll draw where the shadows are first. Here, here, saan pa ba? Oh yeah, here, and here. So, I'll be using a blending tool.
Okay.
Bakit ayaw? Ay, eraser pala to. Oops. Yan. So, ito medyo mas kita mo yung gradient. No worries sa lampas. Again, the eraser is our friend. So, as you can see, when I'm shading, dark yung edges. Because that is the farthest away from the light source.
Light source.
Yes. And also this part. Yan. Now, I need to erase. Hindi ko mahanap. What? Oh. Pura lahat. Yan, erase. Yan, very good, Brian. Kita ko ginaguide ni Mommy ang iyong hands. Tada! Shading.
Wow, that's very nice. Blending.
Yan. So, this is still like intermediate level of blending. Hindi pa kasi siya mukhang realistic. Ooh. Brian, not too dark. You're supposed to be lighter na in that square. Yan. Thank you, Mommy. I'll be right back. I'll just get water, okay? right, I'm back.
You're fast. That was fast.
Wow, very good, Garis. Very good blending. All right. Okay, comment on blending. Mommy Gigi, wait, where's my pen? For blending po, make sure that yung transition maayos. Kasi po, sa nakikita ko po kay Caris, like let's say this is the area. Wait, I'll just change to blending mode. So, yung nakita ko pong blending niya, masyado pong up-drop. So, for example, eto, like, masyadong dark yung magkatabi po. Gets niyo po ba?
So show them what's the way.
Ito po, I'm showing it po. So, as you can see, dun po sa boots ni Caris, ito pong area na to, it's not blended properly. Yeah, it still looks like, kumbaga, we want it to be subtle. So this is, wait lang po, so this is wrong. So I'll do like a sample. Blending. Apo. So, ganito po dapat ang itsura niya, Mommy Gigi. So if this is your boot, right? Gets po ba? Smooth po yung transition nung pag-blend. Hindi po siya yung parang magkahiwalay. Ayun po. So, yun, yes. Nako, si Brian parang pagod na. Lahat na, pare-parehas dark. Yeah, I think what time is it na? Oh, yeah.
It's 11. Ano na.
Yeah.
We can continue.
Yes po. We actually extended our synchronous time, but that's all right. Syempre, I want to see everyone. But if yung iba, you know, if you can rest if you want.
So you can just have them do and then submit to you.
Yes po. Apo. So, Mommy Gigi, yung kay Caris po, gets niyo po yung sinasabi kong transition. Smooth. Alright. Alright. Ayun po. Alright. Oh, I think si Brian yun. Alright, I think we can end the class for now.
Can we see everybody's face now and I get a screenshot?
Yeah, I'll stop
Everyone
sharing.
everyone including the parents. Hello. Medyo dark si King.
Si King.
Against the light siya. That's all right. Oh, show your artworks, ha? Finish or not finish, it's all right.
Si Brian also is against the light. We could not see him.
He's very dark.
Oo.
Galing ni
Mama
Anaheim,
Tete.
ibang level,
Alright.
oh.
Wow!
Don't cover your face, but show your Don't.
Ana.
Wow. Okay, ready? Ready?
Ayan na.
Okay, ready?
Show
One.
your artwork. Show your artwork.
Yeah, put up your, show your artwork, Anaheim.
1, 2, 3.
That's
Okay.
great.
Bye. Bye now.
All right,
Thank
bye,
you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Very much,
I'm
Teacher
still
Melly.
online, ha?
Thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. I'm still online, all right? So if you need help, just message me.
Hi,
Alright.
Byron. Hi, Brian.
Bye,
Hi,
everyone.
Anaheim. Hi, King.
Bye.
Hi, hi.
Thank
Hi.
you.
Bye. Thank you, Ma'am Erlinda.
Oh, anytime.
Bye.
Okay.
Good job, Brian. Ah, you impressed
Thank you,
me.
Teacher
Good job,
Melly.
everyone.
Everyone, it's so impressive.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Pinag-shade na pala si Brian. Very good.
Galing nga,
Continue.
Brian.
Good job.
Very good.
Very good,
Yes, the boot.
King.
Thank you.